Hello there, Selena. Look at you redeeming first. Dad, get this. Okay. I'm listening. The electricians lost the Wi-Fi wireless access point. How do you lose that? That one's impressive. I, yeah, I got nothing for you out there, Selena. So now still no more, Wi-Fi in my classroom? I'm surprised you don't have a way just to hook up, with wired access. Sounds like a lovely day, Selena. Sounds like a very lovely day. Not really, but actually has been a good day. Well, that's good to hear. My day's been pretty good as well. Went by really fast. Met this guy and it's been nice talking to him. Oh no. Well, that's good to hear. My fifth grade class was not too devilish today. Is that what you're teaching now? Do you teach fifth grade? Or do you teach You don't teach multiple, do you? And the giggles are endless, which means I'm doing my job right. Oh, without a doubt. Fifth graders, what is that? I got no idea. It's like 10-year-olds teach K through 5. Oh yes. I don't know why that just skipped my brain there that you teach music. It went right over my head for a second. I'm so sorry. Need to drive home? Sounds good there, Selena. No worries. Have a safe drive. I appreciate you popping on in though. It's funny how I feel like my stream's always lined up with right before you leave work. Each 26 classes and 500 plus kids total. Oh, that's a lot of kids. That's a lot of people. Little munchkins. That's too many people for me. Beer back. Sounds good there. Have a safe drive. Anyone else pop on in here just yet? I believe so. It's a Tuesday. My Tuesday streams have kind of turned into that where it's a little bit slower of a trickle of people joining me, which is alright. Anywho, I'm gonna be in the solo world here today, messing around with stuff. I actually have stuff I need to do. I have planned for today. Today's been productive. I've been multitasking a lot just throughout my day. So I've been productive. I've reorganized my stream deck a little. I got buttons. I got more buttons. A bit. I didn't finish all the things I had in mind. I didn't have a lot in mind either, but I have it better set up for streaming. Because that's like the only thing I really use it for. I use it a bit for opening up some programs when I first open my computer, but this, I honestly think I'd be faster using my mouse sometimes, but it's fine. Anywho, though. I have some building I need to do. I've actually planned things out today. I'm gonna build a bridge. Finally. Which is funny, because now I'm gonna build this. People that enjoy stream be like, oh my god, it's a bridge. It's been one of those things that I've put off for so long. Just because it wasn't necessary. But I'm in a mood of decorating and tidying for my world and other worlds that I'm on, the Paper Hat server. Hoping we can tidy there with a few people. I don't know. I'm in a decorative mood. Make things look pretty. So I think even once I finish this bridge here, it shouldn't take too long. Since I got a lovely schematic for it. I think I'm gonna start working on expanding the plains biome that I've been working on, the custom plains biome. Start expanding this way. That or finish. I don't know if I want to touch this just yet. I have an idea of what I want to do here. Where's an animal? Still never see animals. There's a button somewhere. I always forget the keybind. Materials list. And I clicked that. I didn't. I need stone, andesite, cracked cobblestone, brick, tough, and a bit of mossy. I have a box. Ooh. No, this is for rock making. I have go boxes like that. At the moment, I have all these boxes that are set up with all these different things of like quick take out a stack or two, but I don't have any that are just like it's all in one box, just a stack of each in a box. Maybe I'll do that. Been slowly rethinking a lot of my organization of stuff. So I got 27 slots. Oh god, the math. I'm addicted to the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then another 9 minus 1, so we're at 17. Another 8, so 25. And then why is this full? Because we put mossy stonework in here, so 25. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to fit walls in it. Maybe I just remove the deep slate. Can I use deep slate? No, I usually don't. If I remove deep slate, that takes off 3 and 3 off the 25, 22. There's 6 here. It's 1 over. I don't really use mossy stone brick walls, so no, I don't need that either. Let's do it. Whoa. Hello there, D. Clark. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? Hope you're well. I'm actually going to do some building today, finally. Once I organize a few things out here. Oh, that's bad. I'm okay feeling a bit older today. Oh, stop it. Joint pains, I'm good otherwise. Hope you're well. Stop feeling older now. That's not allowed around here. I am doing well though. I got motivation behind me. I'm having fun. Playing Minecraft. I think the little break I had, with all the stuff I've been doing, you know, Gen Con especially was a good break away from everything. It's kind of remotivated myself to do some building. It's time to refill a lot of this stuff in my zone. I don't use that there. Oh, I need to design a machine where it just rotates throughout these blocks. Minecraft earlier, started working on expanding my storage area and creating a hallway down to my mining areas. Ooh, that sounds fun. That's kind of, I would love to do that sort of stuff. I'm kind of in a point right now where I would love to just do like some tidying and decorating stuff. Oh, what's loading on the computer, huh? I don't know. I don't ever do small tasks like that anymore. We also just need to refill this with what? 8? Where was this? Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I actually have to count that. Does this work? It does. I was curious. First story. Stock this. Then I need, what, 2 more at least? Well, it's not exactly small, bigger than it needs to be, but I wanted room to move around, etc. Yeah. No, it's not. I'm sorry, I should have clarified more. That definitely sounds extremely time consuming as I think about it a little bit further, but just like I've been working on these projects where I spend hours and weeks and hours, just hours upon hours on these projects where I just slowly chip away at them. I just want to do a few projects where I can you know, build a bridge, and then it's there, and it's feels like progress is happening. Do a few pathways, do some decorating around an area. Hell, none of my projects are the size. Yeah, I know. Very few projects in Minecraft are like my world, and the very few usually are done in creative, but not all of them. I'll give credit where it's due. There's some amazing builders out there. I mean, we were talking about it last stream, right? D Clark, where it's just like you took that screenshot of your world, and it's really grown over the last year. I got jumped by 2 skeletons, so I had to stop and light things up. Jumped. How do you do against the general mobs, D Clark? Do you usually survive in the game? It's getting bigger slowly. That's what she said. Um, like I see a lot of people play Minecraft where they're not like in full netherite. Just those that don't play it as much as others. I don't know. They usually survive. If I die, it's to lava 99%. That's fair. Lava's a killer. Got a good way of surviving that one. Usually, if you're just in full netherite, you're good and you can eat through it if you're using a good food source. So I now need to create some sort of system. And my goodness, it's Armor Blue. I haven't seen that name in a little while. Blue, how are you doing? Kaboomer. God, I remember that name because I think it's still really cool. Such a fun name. Oh, come on in there, Blue. Armor Blue. Do you go by? This is. Don't even make a fool of yourself. You could just go look back in the message. I never ask. Oh, you said either. Hey there. Oh, hello there, Armor Blue. Welcome on in, along with Lily as well. How's everyone doing from Blue's Raid? I'm doing well myself. I hope all you guys are doing good. What are you up to today, though? Playing some Minecraft? I'd assume. Let's get a lovely shout out for you as well. How do you say my name? I never did hear it, I think. Okay. Let's see. Most people just call me Thad. I go by Thad. Most people call me Thad. And then as people get to know me better, a handful of people call me a whole bunch of related names to Thad. It is like the Destroy, but I go by Thad. That's I've been going by that for a while. But no worries there, Kaboomer. It's still a fun name. Doing really good. Started in Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know what that is. Also, I hope you've been doing well, Armor Blue. I don't usually cross paths with you, and I feel bad. I know we met in the last life. Oh, it's Zelda. You could have. Oh, it's Zelda. Thank you. I totally didn't look it up. I don't know what you're talking about. I never got into those games myself. They've always looked fun. I know I'd probably enjoy them, but I don't think I'll ever have the time to actually play them. just in my solar world for anyone that hasn't seen it before. Here, let me finish off what I'm doing here, and then I'll walk you guys around a little bit. I don't even know how to begin to explain what I'm doing. It's a storage. How's my day going? Oh, it's going good. It's honestly going pretty good. Uh, it's gone by well. We're just kind of getting going, 20 minutes into stream. I'm just kind of talking here and setting up a shulker box of materials for what I need to, for what I want to build. Panda Bear, hello there. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. What I'm working on today is I'm gonna build a bridge, but I'm gonna finish this decently fast once I'm done doing some reorganizing there, or refilling, organize. I have a system over here that's just kind of weird. I don't really see people do it. I've been in this world for a while, so I got a lot of materials and keep messing around with different ways to try and have materials where I need them. I don't have a storage room really. Mountain. We've been I terraform. Uh, big mountain. That's the main project in my world. We're not working on it today though. We don't do that. We never work on it. It's not true. I do work on it. Big mountain. Yeah. Thank you there, I'm a bloom. Epic, right? I agree. And I mean, I do sometimes. It hits me. We've been working on it, the mountain here for 4 years, and this entire project as a whole, for a little over 4 years now. Huh? Over 4.5 now. I think we're at the 4.5 mark. Um, and it's been a journey. Still not done, as you can see here, but it's getting close. It spans like 1,000 by 1,000 blocks. I do a lot. Of course, the mountain isn't the actual main project. That's just kind of like a side project. The main build is going to be under the mountain. Um, if you guys know Lord of the Rings or any of that, you'll like this. But the main build is going to be this huge dwarven kingdom that'll be housed in the mountain. That's a side. Yeah, exactly. It's a side project. It's kind of true and it's kind of not, because truthfully, the main build is going to be the dwarven kingdom that's in it. But at the same time, most of my hours have been just put into terraforming. Are you doing good, Panda Bear? That's great to hear. I'm doing good myself as well. Totally thought it looked like a dwarven city from the high. Exactly. That's this entryway is definitely heavily inspired. When I was working on it way back when, designing it, it was Erebor was definitely the big inspiration. Boy, just I haven't really started with most of the interior. We have one room. It's right there that we've started. That one's heavily inspired from the Lord of the Rings, though, in Moria. And I'll show you that. It's just a big pillared hall. Not done yet. Nothing's ever done in this world. Mainly because I bounce around on projects. We got the pillared hall here. So I do build every once in a blue moon. Always, most of the time it's funny, most of the time people just catch me terraforming, so that's like what people know me for. But I do build. I know how to build. Big pillared hall though. Not done. How do you enjoy Tears of the Kingdom though, Arma Blue, if you don't need to raid and run? Feel free to if you do need to lurk. That goes for anyone that came on in with Blues Raid. I appreciate anyone hanging out though. I could keep I can keep going around and showing you guys stuff, but I'm gonna hop back into what I was actively doing and setting up a shulker box for working on the bridge here today, and then I'm gonna probably after I finish the bridge, we're gonna start working on expanding my custom plains biome here onto this side. There's still more I need to do here. I just don't know what it is. I think it's just a few more little custom trees like this is what would make it pop. Because then I got the shifts of the shadows beneath them and all that, instead of just a slab of green. The funny, it always makes me chuckle. Yeah, you see plains biome, so it's meant to be very empty and plain. And then I throw custom on in front of it. It's like, what the heck? How do you make a custom plains biome? Yeah, I'm still figuring that one out. Anywho, I'm okay. Do you want to hear how this works? This is a this is one of my storage rooms built with shulker boxes. It's fully organized. It's all organized in the fashion that I understand. Um, I don't even know how to explain it. Use lots of stone everywhere in my builds. I love stone. Makes sense to me. Organized and weathered. Yeah. Essentially, I got the shulker boxes that I can quick grab a stack out of. Some of them have, I mean, I love spruce wood, so we go down the row of all the different spruce items, basically. Some of them are more of a mixed of the blocks I use, especially the stone ones, and then it goes down the list of that, tiered, and it's all set up in the same order. So it's always like cobbled deep slate in the top left, and then it goes all the way to the polished andesite. And it's set up like that because that's kind of how my gradient works, or my texturizing, going up from here. And then I got like even more overfill where it's organized in the same pattern, where it goes from cobbled deep slate all the way to the polished andesite. Filler blocks just thrown in here, so then it goes then to stairs and then the slabs and then the walls. And that's just what made sense. I'm off. It was awesome to see you what you built. Oh, sounds good there, Kaboomer. No worries. I'm sure you just got done watching Blue Stream for however long. Seems very well organized. Thank you. Huh. Can you stay around here and just like repeat that every time someone says I'm not organized? No, I don't think people say I'm not organized. People call me a hoarder, which I don't know what they're on about. But there is a system to it all. It gets a little messy when it comes to the plants here because there's just so many decorative plants. I should reorganize this one. It won't convince us at all, I know. Aw, this is a beautiful box here. Just decorative items. I probably should reorganize this too now. The mini blocks mod has changed. You can just toss stuff in a stone cutter now. Anywho, these shulker boxes are running low because I've been using them for so long, so I'm refilling them now. That's what I'm up to when you raid. We've come full circle. I don't use that too much. I don't use that one either. Here we go. I'm organized, D. Clark. Promise. Or even better. This... What would be probably considered my main storage is over here. It holds, like, most of the materials in my world. But truthfully, it's just the, I don't know, temp storage room I have for the mountain build here. And once again, it's all organized with shulker boxes. Probably not as well organized as that area over there at the medieval port city that we were just at. Just because the medieval port city is much newer. This stuff, it gets a little bit more. I got a quick auto sorter that goes through raw materials when I'm mining. I'm organized. This is pretty well organized. This is newer. It's probably been here for like a year. I got like all the colorful things down the row. Hi, Cinnamon. I'm organized. How many blocks did you add to the mountain today? I haven't worked on the mountain too much today, Panda Bear. Sorry, I'm rambling a little. I never get anything done. I said today I was going to get stuff done to myself. Yeah, that's not happening. Where'd we leave off? Stone stairs. Get one project and finish it? Yeah, I don't do that. I don't think that's a good way to play, honestly, where you, just hard focus one project. I think that's how you burn out. For people that might disagree to that. I think it's good to have a good little variety of things that you can do in your world. And, that's probably, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy for saying such a thing. Then that explains it? Well, it explains what? With never getting anything done? Well, I do get stuff done. That's the craziest part. Is that I swear, I'll stream, I don't know, good handful of hours each week, and I feel like I never do anything when I stream. Yeah, we look to like what was done, you know, in the last 2 months, and you look at what the world was 2 months ago, and it's like, whoa, how did he get that done? That makes sense. Not only that, also why I'm burned out a lot. I mean, I've said it. I mean, I do think people burn themselves out if they just hard focus working on one project. But then you'll be like, you start doing multiple projects to not burn yourself out, right? And then all of a sudden you start having these projects that are abandoned. Well, you can't do that. You gotta eventually work your way around. So sometimes I'll hit points where I get this just pure motivation to want to work on just building anything. I have this, my brain is just in a very creative mood and wants to build. So usually I try and focus that into something I already have. Be that I spend, I don't know, a couple hours in a creative world designing something, or I come here and build a house. Or even just do interior work. That is the one nice thing, that I've been trying to do more frequently. I probably didn't do it as much in the beginnings of my world, which is why I have a good handful of projects that have been started over the years. But recently, last year and a half, 2 years, I have been focusing more on making sure I go back and work on other projects. So like all of these houses here, they have interiors. Full interiors that are done. Hi Laura, how are you doing? Still with family, so just popping in quick to say hi. No worries. Hope you're having fun with the families. Hope all is good with you. Like we got interiors all done and polished up. And these were just kind of done when I was in a very creative mood where I easily could have started some random project. Which then my creativity usually hits a wall at some point, or I get tired of working on one of these projects. I finish up what I'm doing, or I come back to it like the next day and finish it up. And then I go and work on something else. And I just kind of bounce around doing stuff like that. You are doing good? Oh, that's great to hear. I'm doing pretty good too. We're gonna, you guys won't believe it, Laura. I'm gonna finally do it. I'm gonna build a bridge. I'm gonna build a bridge here. I think this bridge has been planned. That bridge was planned probably before this one was even thought of. And this one got done first. It's basically the same bridge, by the way, just modified very little bit to fit the space. I'm gonna, mainly because I think it makes sense that I have the same bridges in the same areas. It's okay. Yeah, it's just a little bridge. This one is much lower. The size is basically the same. It goes, I believe, like 2 or 3 blocks longer just right here to connect up. But it's basically the exact same. I copied it. I opened up my creative world. I used my little Axiom stuff, and I snagged that, put it in the sky, edited it a bit, threw it in this space, edited it further, and now it's here. Or it will be. And the first bridge is so old. Yeah. Which, I don't remember which one came. That bridge definitely wasn't thought of before that bridge. Wait. Yeah, this bridge wasn't thought of before that one. And this bridge was built using that that one as an example to build that one. Oh, we need to build this bridge. Finally be able to walk and not go so far out of the way to cross the river, right? Well, I had that stone bridge, like just line crossing it. Things are connecting in my world anyway, and it's really fun to see things finally get connected. Anyhow, on this thing. Oh no! Did you see what I just did? I covered the leaves up. Oh, I don't even. Oh, there we go. Everything has a purpose. Every block was placed with purpose behind it. Mostly. Some of this stuff was a little more spam work, but why is this so open here? Oh. You heading out now? Have a nice evening, friend. Sounds good there, Laura. Feel free to pop back in if you get tired of your family and need a break. Of course, your family would never tire you out and require you need to step away. Anywho, let's do some building. I don't actually know if I used polished at all in this. Polished. I don't. That's all right. Do do do. Do do. What do I want to do to this? Do do. There's gonna be a way to do what I want to do. Tough. Mossy cobble. More tough. More mossy cobble. Gonna get this water stuff out of the way so I don't have to worry about it. Down, I need some walls. I know you guys don't enjoy the Lightmatica stuff as much. It can be a little boring to watch. But this is how I get stuff done quickly. What's this? Cobblestone. Mossy. And so, I mean, I could probably just throw in whatever I wanted. Oh, was this before I had tough walls in that? It totally was. That's funny. There we go. Tough part done. Now we can quick build. Since I didn't have tough stuff, I should need stairs. Did stairs exist in tough? No. Sweet. Do you have more pixel art in your world, other than, the emo? Oh, that was in my creative world there, Panda Bear, and I don't have, any more like that around. There was a few there was one other pixel art thing I was messing around with in my creative world at the time, or previously to that. but I don't have anything in this world pixel art wise. It'd be fun one day to do it, which is kind of why I have all of these different colors that I've been collecting up over the years. Just enough. No pixel art here. Mainly it doesn't fit the aesthetic of this area. But I still think it'd be fun to do it. Just to have it in my world. It's just, it is insane how much resources pixel art can take if you were to ever do it in survival. What is this asking to be? What's this supposed to be? Glow icon. Didn't need to be glow icon. Kind of mix it in with what was here because my creative world that I was setting this up in is a newer creative world, yet it is still older than the work that has been done around here. It's pretty new actually. I have the date on it. What am I working on right now though? A bridge. It's Let me finish this layer and it'll look like a bridge. It won't take long. I'm almost done actually. It's a very simple bridge. Simple. It's simple because of how small it is, yet very well detailed, I'd say. I'm very happy with this design, which is why it has been repeated a few times in my world. That, and I like unifying things in my world as well. And just fill that in with stone. So you just spawn a hologram on the bridge and you know where to place it. Place that. So it's I can show you in a minute what kind of went down here in the process of this. I did this quick right before stream, planning this out just because I had a bit of time. I'll show you in my creative world. There's two things I used. Cheat. Well, I still designed it. This bridge was actually designed all in survival. I just don't want to have to replicate it again. I know you're just messing with me. I hope. I hope you don't think this is cheating. It's up to you if you want to. Hi. I wish I still had the time I did at one point to play as many hours in Minecraft. But I don't. I don't have 3 hours to go look back and forth between images like I once did in this game for hours and then realize about 25% of the way in, I'm off by one block and I have to restart. That's what it used to be. And then it hit the point where you'd be like counting it all out. You'd lay out a nice like little perimeter, count it out. You'd count it out 2, 3 times just to make sure, depending on the size. I'd break it up so I'd only count down to the middle, and it would take so long just to get things done. And you know what? I went through the day and age where I had to do that. I'd have to tear builds down entirely and start them over. I've earned my ability to use my Litematica here. I went through the steps and the processes that people nowadays don't need to. I think the one thing people do lose, if they ever do this, is that if they ever go and grab someone else's build, they lose a little bit of a lot of the creative process. Because then they're just kind of thrown in their world. I still design everything I build. Used to watch YouTube tutorials and one-to-one placement that. I never did that. I never watched tutorials for builds. I've definitely used reference pictures. I still use reference pictures just to get my mind started on a build. And then, I'd plan it out a little bit. Didn't start doing creative stuff too much. Then I started doing creative stuff, mess around with the beginning works of stuff, count it out, and make a plan for how I was going to build in survival then. And one day, this mod rolled around and became much more commonly used. And people have taken it so far now, with the different building things out there, that I don't even need to count out circles if I wanted. I just make a circle and there's a program that runs and does the calculation for me and throws it in the world. I used to count circles. I used to freehand them. Oh, then there was websites that did math for you. That made my life easier. I used to freehand circles in this game. I probably still could. I don't do circles too often anymore. There's the bridge. Oh, it's beautiful. Just like that, I just saved myself 2 hours of time. Oh, thank you, Roman Blue. Isn't that called a calculator? What, for making the circles? No. There's programs that do it all and calculate it all. I appreciate you hanging around and lurking, Roman Blue. I would have thought you would have went off and relaxed. Anyhow, I'll show you what the heck I'm talking about. So I plan a lot of my stuff, right? As I've been saying. And I'll do it in creative worlds. Oh my goodness, yeah, this creative world I did it on is over a month old now, and it still isn't. Not everything's up to date. So here it is. I'm in my creative world now. This is what I planned just quickly before stream. I had this already built, designed it all out. This was done in survival. It took a good while. could probably go find the stream I did it on. Probably took a good 5 hours making it. But there's all sorts of programs now. I could just go boop. Boop. Go down a little. Snag it. Click on this, make that a little bit bigger to make sure I grab all of that. And copy it. Go and throw it anywhere in my world if I want. Let's just throw it there. Now it's just kind of here. That's kind of how I began it. You know, I go and grab a few selection tools, delete them out, whatever I don't really want. I had a much better selection of this when I did it. I cleaned that up then. Then I went and grabbed a more polished version, threw it over here. And then I molded it to what the land needed. Copy paste world edit. I mean, I'm telling you, it's just... Why wouldn't I? I already got it designed. Anyhow, I don't want this here. All gone. Is the water gonna fix itself? Probably not. That was weird. Nope. Not one bit, Panda Bear. Not a single piece of this was done with any sort of tool. This was 100% placed block by block. Freehanded all throughout it. I don't even know how I would do this with... I mean, I could figure it out. I don't know. There's all sorts of tools. I don't terraform with any of these tools. I freehand my terraforming. Nothing of it was spawned in. So imagine someone gets on your PC and explodes your mountain. I wouldn't be worried. I have backups. I have backups. I have a backup on a cloud that gets updated every few months. Anywho, though, I do design it all, so I'll take you to my more established world. Whoa, backups! I know. I'm definitely not paranoid because people have had their worlds get corrupted on them. He's an old creative world that I've much older creative world. If you could tell, just with the mountain, none of the hilly plains biome is built. Not even the start of the port city over there isn't even there. Ravine is here though, but that I must have had that get put in. I must have put it in. Because that ravine is a much newer thing. But this is the creative world I've been spending, that I've spent the most time on designing stuff for inside the mountain. And most of this stuff isn't anywhere near to begin on working in the survival world. If you copy paste when the mountain is done in another world for like 20 times, like the mountain just like it wouldn't look nice. You'd have to do so many connection points. I don't know why I would do that. I wouldn't feel any, I wouldn't have the sort of love I would have for it as I do in my survival world, knowing that all of it has been done in survival. All 1.2 million blocks were all placed in survival. 1.3, almost 1.4 million. It wouldn't feel the same. Anyhow, enough of that. Ooh, perfect timing. I do think I'll take that break. No, I'm not too worried about trying to prove to anyone that, if anyone ever said I cheated, or like, did any of this in creative and didn't grind out all the materials and all that and place it by hand, I'd go tell them to watch the 330 plus VODs that I have all loaded to YouTube. It's 900 plus hours of recorded footage of me working on this world. Anyhow, fly over here, so then I do that. 900 hours is like 43 or some days. Yep. I can show you the day count too. That's lowballing it. Just doing an average of 3 hours per stream, but there's been some streams that were 15 hours, and there's been some streams that were only an hour. But I have 134 days of playtime on my world. I also haven't died. Ugh. But anyhow, it's break time. Do, do, do. Mm. It was a good time for anyone else to take a break as well. Stand up, grab a drink of water, maybe grab something to eat if you haven't just yet. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty. I'm all back. Y'all take your break. How can I stream for 15 hours? Oh, it was an anniversary stream, The Mountain. I think it was 15 hours. 15 sounds right. Around there. Where'd we leave off, huh? All done with this box here. Hope everyone's enjoying stream though so far. I guess I could just like place it there. This is like one of those things where I always enjoy stream. Do you actually, D. Clark? Do you actually always enjoy it? It's great if you do. And I did not take a break. What's up? What's up with you not taking breaks recently? It's good for the joints. Maybe. It's a funny thing there. It's like you gotta people have to stay active, but not too active to overuse their body. They have to stay just active enough to keep things flexible and healthy. That's silly. I took a break before you did? Oh, okay. Sure. Got my eyes on you, sir. This is so fun. We have a bridge. I did. I needed water and applesauce. Fair enough. What are the recommendations on exercise for seniors such as Gorkor? Why? Why do you do this to me? Why? I'm not that old. How's your day been there, Gorgor? Hope all is well with you. I'm just getting back from break here, and we built this bridge here in the first hour of stream. Finally. I've been struggling here. It's been on my mind for a while of, do I light up the pathway? I light up the pathways in my world. My world isn't built to be explored around in the nighttime. It looks beautiful here. Did I catch it? I did. My world looks great in the night. I think every Minecraft world looks great in the nighttime. Lighting is such a fun little feature in this game. In any game, truthfully. Should go and throw a lantern in the middle, too. I've always wondered if I should light up these pathways. It just doesn't make sense. If you think of like a medieval pathway, they're usually not lit up. Maybe like the ones in a city, like a village or something. They'll have lanterns hung up and all that. But like long pathways, they're not lit up. So I'd almost assume that I just leave them not. Hello there, Sid. How are you doing? But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe I do like sparsely. We do some sparse lanterns or something. Candles don't make sense. They'd burn out too quick. Maddie as well. Welcome on in, you two. Hope you're doing well. Ow. Maybe I don't even know how I would do it sparsely. I would need like a like this. They just give off too much light. So I feel like a candle is the only solution. How about those firefly bush things? They don't give off enough light at all. They give off so little. That's what the firefly bush does for lighting. You can maybe see it just a little bit. Maybe. Oh, wow. That's really bright. Sorry. And you can't even tell. Sometimes when you do that, you can see it differently with lighting. It gives off just a little bit, just in the surrounding, like a little plus sign is what it does for lighting. It up for markers more than anything, like side roads, etc., as entering the village. Yeah, like at this intersection would make sense. Definitely the entrance is going to be lit up. But like, this dirt pathway should have nothing. I like having the bridges with something. That makes sense. Maybe I should just watch Lord of the Rings and really examine the Shire. Is it really warm where you're at there, Sin? I'm sorry to hear that. And you're torturing yourself to build the battleship. Maddie, you can just take a little break. It's okay to take breaks. I wish the Firefly bush did give off. Well, I'm happy with the amount of lighting it does, but at the same time, I think it should just do a little bit. Covered oxidized copper bulbs. Really expensive, I guess. Yeah, but you can copper really easy in trial chambers. I guess you're going for the idea of like a hidden lighting, aren't you? I don't. I know what you're going for there, where it's much more dimmer and off to the side. I think candles might be a good solution. It just doesn't make sense. All of this lighting here is temporary, most likely. Most of it will probably get built over and get built into the land. I don't really care if it gets built into the land. Do. Grab a candle here. Because I know candles are much dimmer. I think. Yeah, they're definitely dimmer. With less of them. It's raining. Oh, I can't do that. You can light candles with a fire bow. That's what I usually do in a pinch. It's still too much. That lighting grid is so sad. It is satisfying. There's a TikTok video that is extremely satisfying that is a sped up time lapse of me placing down the shroom lights. Really hoping a creeper doesn't sneak up on me here. Tempting fate at the moment. I've said it before, but this is like the worst place to go around in survival. Look at all this tall grass. These creepers be sneaking. Be creeping. See, that's a good amount of light. It's just... I wish there was something... I wish I... Can I just have variable, an ability to have, like, variable control over my lighting? Or is that too much? Not too much to ask for? Really tucked in. Despawn everything. We never see the nighttime in this world. I don't like it. It's scary. Creepers spawn and then things blow up, and I don't need that. I just I don't think it I don't think it makes sense to try and have lights all along the pathway. Not for what I'm trying to achieve with this build area in mind. The candles would be the best option. It makes the most sense with what I have to work with, and it does the amount of lighting I would want. But it doesn't make sense in the long term. It'd be like traveling the pathway. It's like, oh, who lit those candles? You ever have that feeling you're watching like oh, watching any movie that's not in modern times, and there's all sorts of lanterns and candles and all that they're all lit up in the nighttime. It's like, who went around and lit those all up? Like some squire had to go do that. That was their night job. It takes them like 10 hours. That's their entire day. There's a squire that just goes around. He lights all of them, and then he blows them all out. And it's just this endless cycle. That's all he does. It's like, what do you do? I control the lanterns. Hi, Selena. How are you doing? You made it home safely, I hope. I'm home finally. Well, you didn't miss too much. We built a bridge, and now I'm on a rant of why it does not make sense for lanterns to be next to pathways in medieval times. I think I'm just gonna go with what T. Clark kind of said. It just anywhere that it like is like a intersection or a significant place for lighting. Markers, like if there was a sign. Work at 6:20 p.m. tomorrow? Ugh. That doesn't sound fun. It's back to school night. I still wait. So you've started that's insane that you've started teaching. I didn't realize kids were getting back into schools already. You must be on the earlier side. Maybe I've just forgotten when it starts. It's the second week of school? Oh. Ugh. I promise, I'm not that old. I got no idea when people start school. Start early because it's 4 days a week. See? See? It's that school specifically, obviously. Anyhow. I'm gonna move on. don't remember when I started school all the time. I just waited until my mother, like, all of a sudden, like, you had to go and, like, get, like, paper. You'd have to go and get paper for the next year. My mother'd be like, all right, it's time to go shopping and get you notebooks. You're like, no, it's already that time. I lived in the middle of nowhere, so we, like, had to drive an hour to, like, actually go and do any shopping. Be an all-day thing. This is why I hate shopping, I think. I grew up in the middle of nowhere, so in order to actually go and get stuff, you'd have to drive an hour. And it's an all day thing. You get all of you get everything you needed, and it's an all day thing. And you get back as the sun is setting. Leave in the morning, sun setting when you get back. I hate shopping. It's got to be the reason why. I'll leave the candles here for a little bit. Yeah. By the way, I need paper. It's my fed. Oh, maybe that's a show my age. I I still like having a notebook. Like just for general notes I need throughout my day. I still just have a notebook for writing and stuff that I need to remember. Or recently I've been playing Satisfactory a lot, and I've drawn out models with all the numbers correlating to it for what I need to plan for in Satisfactory, just to lay it out on paper. I don't know, like being able to have physical things. I spend so much time using computers that when it comes to some stuff, I don't know. It's like Hannah completely, I mean, it's still on topic, but a little bit different. Hannah will read like online books or just listen to them. She's done both. But she like will rarely ever actually pick up a physical book. Sometimes does, but you like recently when she's reading, it's just like an electronic book or a audiobook. And I'm not like that. I don't think I could ever look at a screen and read a book. I am someone that needs a physical copy. So like my physical copies of Lord of the Rings, especially the first one. Oh, I love the first Lord of the Rings book, The Fellowship, are well loved. You can tell they're well loved and have been read through thoroughly. I actually had to rebind my fellowship copy of the Lord of the Rings because the binding it was just done. I have a hardcover set and the binding just went out on me one of the times when I was reading it, so I had to rebind it and just get some glue. I was a little sad, but it's whatever. Oops, my break was a little longer than 5 minutes. Oh, no worries there, Panda Bear. Welcome on back. I'm glad you took a break. Some people here don't take breaks. We're just working on our riverside here at the moment, doing the first layer of detailing where it's just placing down leaves and that. And then I come back through and do the rest of the detailing, maybe the rest of the detailing. I probably break it up one more time where I come back through and do some of the moss and the coarse dirt, and then I come back through and do the grass and all that, and the rest like little details like that. Better be pointing that finger at yourself, Thad. What, me? No. D. Clark, it's gotta be you that doesn't take breaks often. I. It all depends on how stream is going. Um, Sometimes I do just really need to take a break because I need to go, refill my water bottle or head to the bathroom or something like that. Then I really need a break. Other times, I just need to stand up to wake myself up. I'll go say hi to Cinnamon or Hannah. Cinnamon's behind me. Hi, Cinnamon. Oh, you're not even sleeping. Oh, you want some belly scratches? Come here. Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes. Oh, don't bite me. We've talked about this. You. What is wrong with you? Silly kitty. The biting hurts me. You're in a playful mood. I don't have time to play right now, Cinnamon. I'm sorry. Take a nose boop. She bites me. I don't know why. I must be tasty. These little nipples. Hannah or the cat? Cinnamon. Also, hi there, Donk. How have you been doing today? Hope all is well with you. You've been good? That's great to hear. I'm doing pretty good as well. My day went by pretty fast, and oh well. What's Cinnamon look like? If you check in the Discord under pet pictures and scroll up a little ways, because apparently I don't share any pictures of Cinnamon, you'll find a picture from Hannah of Cinnamon just plopped on the couch. That's really silly. There's a handful of pictures of Cinnamon in the pet pictures of the Discord. Ah, there's a cute one of her sleeping in a box, rolled up like a cinnamon roll. Yeah, if you scroll up about a month ago to the day, or no, yeah, a month ago to the day. Uh, Here's a very cute picture of Cinnamon sleeping. Doo-doo. She's just a kind of gray tabby cat. She's got this absolute, like roasted marshmallow of a tummy, though. Her belly just looks like a nice, perfectly golden marshmallow. It's adorable. And for some odd reason, she likes belly scratches or rubs. Usually cats don't, apparently. But I think I turned Cinnamon into part dog. Thad must be hungry. Why? Why is she sleeping on that specific part of the couch? I don't know. She was probably sitting there and then she got sleepy and then her head plopped down. I've seen her do it a good handful of times where she's just kind of watching. She's not a very cuddly cat. She prefers just being in the same room as someone and hanging out with a human rather than cuddling up right next to them. So she'll just go plop, like just loaf somewhere, and then she gets sleepy and falls asleep. Get a second chair for her next to you. When I replaced my office chair here, I I had it next to me for a little while, and she was sitting in it for a bit, and then she stopped doing it, and I got rid of the chair. Instead, she has a cat tree that's right behind me, and she's sleeping again. And she hangs out in there. Either that or she goes and sits up on the windowsill that's right next to me, right behind my computer. Computer sits on my desk and it basically covers part of the windowsill, and she sits between the window and my computer as like a nice little nook. I ever do a face reveal? No. Oh, you guys don't want to see that. Then you guys would call me old or something. It wouldn't matter. You'd call me old no matter what I looked like. Old but gold. When's Tabs' next stream there, Donk? I thought she was all done traveling after Gen Con. I may be mistaken. Maybe she had another week or so. If you're still here. It was one of those things I noticed. I was like, oh, Tabs hasn't started up her streams again after Gen Con. Maybe she did one stream? Nope. And people say I cancel stream a lot. I do cancel stream a lot. I apologize each time. I always feel bad when I have to cancel. But I promise you guys, I wouldn't be canceling unless I truly didn't have the energy. Because most of the time when I'm streaming here in the evening, I'm pretty tired. I'm pretty tired right now. My eyes are tired. Today I got a little more energy, but I have my best shot. I enjoy streaming. So our nap stream? No. I don't take naps. I don't enjoy. Okay, this is. Okay. I have a very good sleep schedule, right? I usually get about 7 to 8 hours each night. Crazy. You don't hear that too often. People don't usually say that. Be like, oh my god, that's amazing. Well, I got that amazing sleep schedule, right? I don't enjoy sleeping. I find it to be such a waste of time. If I didn't need to sleep, I would never sleep. I love doing stuff. If I could just endlessly do things, I would. I don't know. It's weird. I got I had too many things to do and never enough time. Sleeping is indeed a waste of time, to be honest. Ow! And if I didn't need to, I wouldn't do it. Happily give it up. Can't do that, but you know, it's fine. So instead, I get my amount of sleep I need, and I function quite well, as productive as I need to. Get a few energy drinks, and you're good. No, I don't drink energy drinks mainly because they're carbonated. Don't enjoy carbonation. I'll have 1 cup of coffee in the morning. I don't add anything to it, so it's not really full of sugar. Just a bit of caffeine. But I honestly just drink if it's taste because I enjoy it. I haven't even had, like, we have a really cool coffee machine that can make lattes. I haven't made a latte in so long. It's been a couple months. Uh, just haven't wanted one. Milk has no sugar, or am I tripping? I don't add milk. Usually people add all sorts of like sugar and creamer and other like syrups and that. I don't know. I don't usually do any of that. They'll have iced coffee. That's absurd. It's fine if you guys have iced coffee. I don't really care. I, I don't get it. Milk is delicious if you ever drink it. I I don't think milk has a lot of taste to it. I drink about two things. I drink water and a cup of coffee. Weird. I know. I'm a boring person. I have said this so many times. People don't believe me. They're like, "Oh, you're so interesting." No, I'm a boring person. I have things are simple over here. I do like tea. Like I do drink other things from time to time, but I'll almost always just have my water bottle on me. Should I have like a warning on my stream? Be like this. I'm a boring person. Uh, that's it's like should be the baseline of what people should expect. I might do very creative things, but if you start asking personal things, it's pretty simple. And you can be interesting by being boring, possibly. I don't know. I've had to. I mean, obviously, I must be somewhat interesting. I mean, people are hanging out here. People are just listening to me talk. Crazy. Thank you for anyone that is here. Do know I appreciate each and every one of you. No, we're not. We're not listening to you. I have something. I have music blasting. What? Did you say something? No, D. Clark. Here you go. Take your meds. This. Put your hearing aids. I'm joking. I'm sorry, D. Clark. It's too far. Uh, have a cookie, D. Clark. No hearing aids yet. Just my bifocals. That's impressive. Because you said you were in the Navy, right? I guess it all depends what you're up to. Like, it's always, I don't know, if you're ever around anything loud, your hearing tends to end up going. Good job protecting your hearing. I have a feeling that I was gonna put the volume up one time and I end up not hearing after. No, I I don't even know. Like, honestly, the music looks a little bit loud, but I don't know how much louder it is. My left ear is going out, but I can still get by for now. That is one thing. My hearing is great. Uh, I'm very thankful for it. And I think what was taken away from me in place of my hearing was my sense of smell. I can't smell for the life of me. My nose sucks. Which, out of all things, not that bad. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. My nose sucks too. Yeah. It's just, I can't smell a thing. Not saying I can hear as well as I used to, but still pass my hearing test when I get them. Well, there you go. Hey, we take the wins where we got them, T. Clark. Doesn't smell change taste? Probably. Mine sucks when it's not blowing. What? Oh. I don't know how far I want to take this here because this might get re-terraformed a little bit. Smells a huge component of taste. It's probably why Thad's food tastes are so vanilla. Probably. It's also probably why I don't enjoy eating. I don't have a huge urge to have to, I don't know, eat all sorts of different things, I guess. I don't even know if I've ever like broken my smell just sucks. Do you not season your food? Oh, I do. Which it oh, I wish Hannah likes spicy food more. She doesn't do well with spicy food. I like spicy food. I think it adds to things a lot. I mean, not crazy. Like I'm not gonna go crazy with it. It just a bit here just to get a little zing to it. I guess. That's an alright word for it. But Hannah doesn't like spicy. Seasons with salt and sometimes pepper. True wild man. Yeah. Mm. No, no. I to use seasoning when I cook. Mhm. Where to next, huh? We've made a lot of progress with this. Spice tolerance might be bad compared to mine, yeah, which is fine. I just don't care that much. Mm. I really like these the leaf litter. I think it adds a lot to the pathway. These pale moss carpets. I'm still growing on me. I think they look good in combination with the buttons. These over here I didn't use either. I think it does add to the pathway. The buttons have grown on me finally. I think I finally have accepted the buttons. Evolved Dead, thank you for the follow there. I really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. You love spicy foods? Zonk? Hang out with you two guys. Oh, come on in there. Does it evolve, Dad? Oh, hit a fish. Feel free to correct me on your name if I got it wrong there. I hope you're doing well, though, as I said. Unique! Hello there! How are you doing? I just saw you the other day in Evie's chat. Yvonne's chat. Those mountains are beautiful. Oh, yes, the mountain is beautiful. Thank you there. I appreciate it. It's the main project in the world here. Still working on them, of course. The one single exact. Thank you, Chaos, for correcting. It's the main project. We're not working on it today, though. We're kind of spending more time over here. We built this bridge here at the beginning of stream, and now been doing some more detailed work on the river. I missed my chubby. I've never heard someone say that to me. Well, how have you been overall? It has been a little bit. I'll take you to the top as well there. Pathways look beautiful as well. Oh, we put some time into those pathways, and I keep adding to them, which is crazy, because it's just a pathway. I have spent too many hours on those pathways. It's definitely hitting a point where I can't add much more to it without it being like overwhelming. But recently we added a leaf litter. I'll show you in a minute, but we're still working on the mountain. 4+ year-old project. Still working on it. Almost done. And you're doing good? That's great to hear. I'm glad, Unique. The build is coming along as always. As H would ask, are we there yet? We're not. But almost. If I actually worked on it, it'd be even closer. That's silly. Who works on their projects? Also got like other stuff going on. I like to bounce around on the builds. Like all of this land here, these hills here, were all placed by me, all the blocks. It used to be an ocean that we drained, and then I changed my mind with what I wanted to do with the area and decided to do some hilly plains. So all of this area has been terraformed. This is much newer in the world over the last year, I'd say. We've been working on the hills here. As I bounce around on the projects. Almost done with it, though, for shaping it all. I just got this last little hurdle to go through right in here and a little bit through here. And then I'm almost done. Right here, I think I'm starting to transition back into the plains kind of biome. Then I gotta go over all of this with just a layer of grass. I'll probably just cover it because digging that all up would be silly. Then this river was fully custom terraformed here. I believe there was kind of an old river like what this looks like here, where it's all just kind of very shallow and just the outline is there, or something like this. Plus, I've reshaped it a lot, so this entire thing's all custom made, I believe. The custom stuff, yeah, it all starts going right here. Been chipping away at this one for a little while. Very tedious project. All of these projects can be tedious once you get to a certain level of decorating. Just with the mass amount of different blocks that I use. I use very simple blocks, but it's still so many different ones. Anyway, recently we added leaf litter to the edges of the pathway on a stream, and I really like it. It's not really meant to be like leaves that have piled up. I mean, it works if people see it as leaves like on the road, on the pathway here. But I more of just kind of tried to use it as a transition from the stone to the dirt, a further transition. Like just kind of like little splotches of dirt that got on that are in the stone. And I really like it. I wasn't sure if I would like it too much. So many things. Random custom tree. I need to do more custom trees. I thought I'd get to that today, but looking at the time, I don't think I'll get one done. I'll show you one little quick piece. The mountain is gonna house a dwarven kingdom. Got the entranceway here. And then started one of the rooms. This room is an eye catcher. Our pillared hall. Goes ahead and gets into Thaddeus Cookies jar and steals me some. Yeah, this room's an eye opener. It's a 300 by 300 box, 55 blocks tall, I think. I should really count it at some point. Oh goodness gracious! You had to say cookie. There you go. I have a cookie unique. Hey there, driving home now. Oh, sounds good there, Tabs. I hope your day's been well. Thanks for the cookies. Came in just in time, of course. But yeah, this room is an eye catcher. Watch the road. I bet Donk is driving, but maybe not. I'm still Oh, Donk's not picking tabs up. Everything's backwards. I don't know anything. Don't listen to me. Still parked. Good. Eyes on the road once you are driving. Unparking now. Have a safe drive home there, Tabs. Thanks for popping on in. Enjoy the lurk. Yeah, we got a lot in this world, though. That is for sure. I got some eye-catching things in the hopes of keeping people around. And then people actually like stick around for a couple hours and stream and they're like, God, this person doesn't get anything done. How did he ever get any of this done? Hours. Hours and hours. I don't actually know how I got it all done. World is amazing. Oh, thank you so much there. I do appreciate it. I definitely have. I love this world. It's come so far over the years. And it's so far to go. They think this is impressive. They should see our monuments you've built in this world. Oh, wait a minute. They're not here yet. Donk. I actually worked on them like for like 20 minutes. I worked on the build. Not even. For like 20 minutes. I spent like not even I spent like 20 minutes and most of it was just thinking. I started working on the building a little bit more. Started thinking through this arch a little more, and I thought that I'm rethinking the ceiling entirely. Kind of polished up the transition from the pillar to the arches. We'll get there one day, Donk. I did spend a little time on it though. And then I got sidetracked and was like, wait, I wonder. Then I started thinking because I was like, I know I can build like custom trees with Axiom, so I was like, oh, we'll just kind of mess around with Axiom for a little bit. And I started messing around with Axiom instead, and doing all sorts of stuff like that. Just you know, uh, it's not the tool. Mm. Started messing around with this sort of stuff. With being able to make trees, and it's crazy what you can do. I've been slowly learning Axiom more. I've been watching some of Calvin's streams. If you guys know Calvin, absolute amazing builder, uses Axiom all the time in his stream. Great resource if you ever had questions on it. Yeah, he builds with it all the time. I love just lurking in his stream. Donk, I'm hungry. Tabs, you're driving. Calvin is a build guy. You know who Calvin is? It's great. Calvin's amazing. He was live earlier. He's been streaming a whole bunch, which is great to see. Yeah, no. To hang out with Calvin a little bit. Not too much, sadly. One of these days I'll be able to hang out with him. The tree he's making is so sick. With the day you were in there today then. He was working on the tree today. Either that or you've seen him recently. He's a great builder. Yeah, I was lurking there. Looking good, thanks, Donk. Tabs, please be safe. Talk to text, I'm hungry. No, okay. It was actually funny. I had a question that I quick looked up axiom like a axiom question, and I quick looked something up, and of course, you know who pops up with a tutorial video? Calvin. The thing had like 50,000 views. I was like, what are the chances? I know this person. Oh, that be my goodness. Oh, come on in there. Thank you so much for the raid. How's everyone doing from Emmy's stream? What were you up to today, though? Once you pop on in. Hello there, Emmy. Thank you so much for the raid. What is Axiom? Building mod tabs. It is an art program in Minecraft. I would show you, but you're driving, and I'm not going to show you. I almost spent today just in a creative world messing around with it. I thought it'd be fun. Nafan? Did I say that correctly? Welcome on in there. I'm assuming you came on in with Emmy's raid. We dug a hole. Oh, what's the hole for now, Emmy? You gotta tell me. Let's get a lovely shout out for you. And I'm glad to see you streaming. I don't know. I haven't, I feel like I haven't, maybe I just have been oblivious and not on Twitch well enough, but I feel like it's been a little bit. I know you popped on in here Sunday? Friday? Recently. I always appreciate you raiding on over. Maybe a really big library wizard-esque. Ooh, I love it. Every time I think of something like that, it's like you gotta have those amethyst things in there. Gasp. I am shocked that Tabs doesn't know what Axiom is. Show me when I get home. I can, if I'm still going there, Tabs. I don't know how far your drive is. We're just kind of bouncing around with things. It's literally an art program in Minecraft. That is the best way I can explain it. It is, if anyone's ever used a art program, you'd understand it instantly. Haven't been well enough to stream the last few months, but I'm back. Yeah, you said you were getting over a few things, which is, I'm glad you took the break. It's good to take breaks if you need them. I'm glad you're back. I hope stream was really good. Y'all don't know Emmy though, lovely streamer, definitely worth the follow. Anyone that's raiding on over here is worth the follow without a doubt. If you missed it, there's a lovely link. Also, if I still have it, We had Armor Blue raid us earlier. They were part of Extra Life. They were playing Zelda. Another lovely streamer. They raided us earlier today. About 25 to 30 minutes away from home. I don't know it. I don't usually use building mods. I don't usually use many mods in general that are not performance mod, or at least I haven't yet. Yeah, it has a big learning curve. It is a better world edit without a doubt. Because it can be a little more intuitive instead of having to type in commands all the time. There's a lot more just like hitting hotkeys and pressing things, and things show up. Thad, please hydrate. I'll hydrate for you, Unique. No problem. All right, I gotta run. See you, Thad, and chat. Oh, no worries. I mean, I'm so bad about that. No worries at all. Feel free to raid and run there if you need to. Take care of yourself. Don't have too much fun. Oh, us? Never. We'd never do that. Thank you for follow their ooh. Yeah. That's a tough one. Mia? They follow their Mia. I really appreciate it. Donk. Habs is hungry. Wondering what's for dinner. Don't think I missed any Donk messages. For you, Tabs. There was no response. Hello there. Thank you. Thank you for saying well done.
Leftovers unless you want to pick something up.
There's your lovely Donk. What are you doing throwing 100 bits at me, though? Stop it. Thank you so much. It took me a second, Mia, but I got there. If I got it wrong, you better correct me, I hope. Oh, there we go. That's what we can do. I knew there was something beyond just going on to that. I want to play some more of these carpets and buttons. Here they are. Buttons. Where would I... Oh! Look at me knowing my brain. Over what?
Lasagna.
Why do you say it so weird? Dog, throwing it. Stop it. Thank you for the bits. Ooh. I forgot I did that. They need to do this with more different different blocks. This is such a cool little thing. No, it would probably look good on this pathway, just like off to the side. Probably some barrels, but also like one of those larger what is it, a pot? I think they're called pots. A decorated pot. What's the other one called? Flower pot. Very specific. I wonder if it'd be too much of a red hint. I think it'll look good. Like if we just like had it thrown somewhere. We could even have like a little section of the pathway just kind of divot over with some rocks. I think it would look good. Just like a few barrels somewhere. Yeah. Down the road. That's a down the road idea. Since I'd want to change the pathway a little bit. I mean, it would look good here. It totally would. Not there, but... Oh, there's some items I forget have been in the game. You gotta give me a break when I rediscover them. Ah, yup. Yup. I can make it a little bit bigger if we want by doing that. Oh, not that. Do that. And then if I wanted, I could throw something in it. Of a plant. Do. A little azalea. Is that possible? It's too washed out. We're really bouncing around today. And go to. A lily will always look good. I mean, it looks good. Where was I? Buttons. There's the problem, though. I'm starting to have too many things on the pathway. So I gotta be careful with the moss carpet and buttons. I don't want to detract. Like, you gotta be careful. If you put too many things on the screen at once, too many items, too many different colors and all that, your eye won't know where the heck to go. So I try and like, I try not to over decorate things. There's some things where it's okay if it's a little messy. You'll dart around, but you still want a clear pathway on where the heck you want to go. This just goes for any build. You want the right viewpoints set up. I don't think, like, I don't go too crazy into thinking through all of that. But, you know, I try a little bit here and there. Figuring out what might look good in one angle compared to another. Especially when it comes to trees. If you do any custom trees. Because that can completely change how a build looks. It's also the beauty of busy builds. There's so much to see. Everyone can have a different favorite things, right? That is the beauty of it. That's why when I do interiors, they're very busy. It's a very closed in feeling, and I love it. There's so much to like break down when you're in any of my interiors. This one's a little lighter done, mainly because it's meant to be a little lighter done here. It's meant to be like just an attic space where people store stuff. So I was like, I'll just throw some barrels and chests. Like this little like shop area here, I guess. I don't know. Little walkthrough space. This idea was in my mind for so long. Having a little walkthrough where you have multiple different entrances and little areas, an alleyway. Just, I love it.
Like your main build, you prefer to focus on the future central peak and the rest of us would rather appreciate the rest of the mountain range.
What? It's one mountain. I don't know what you're getting at. Thank you for the bits. That sounds foolish, whatever the heck you're saying.
See? You've proved my point. Thanks, Thaddy.
Proved your point? What point? You have no points. There'll be 1 point. I don't know if you're actually watching stream there. I looked at the mountain when I said that. 1 point. Stop throwing 100 bits at me. You know you only need to do one. Just gonna bump it up to 100. It is a mountain. You guys don't know what you're talking about. Obviously.
Fine, I'll do one.
Thanks for the bit. I do appreciate the bits. Don't feel like you don't.
For those of you who feel confused by what he's saying versus what
Oh,
you're
no,
seeing,
I don't want to listen to this. I've heard that one too many times. How do you still have that? Why do you still have that? Fine, I'll read it. I don't think it makes it to the end either way. Donk has pasted that message and made me listen to it one too many times. You've had to have had that on your computer for like maybe 2 years.
For those of you who feel confused by what he's saying versus what you're seeing, that's because what you're seeing is defined by the scientific community as a mountain range. He calls it a mountain anyway because he thinks it's funny to argue with people.
Nah, I don't think it's funny to argue with people. I'm building a mountain. Don't enjoy arguing with people at all. Thanks for my fit. Oh, thanks for your bet. Thanks, Tams. I do appreciate it. Oops. I said thank you. Thank you again. I don't think I want to put any pebbles in that on the bridge, do I? I don't think I do. I can always come back to that one again later. Oh goodness, yes, there's even pressure plates. I did do a pressure plate. Oh. I don't think I'm gonna go with crazy with pressure plates. I don't think I'm sold on those. Because those go click clack when you go and step on them. No click no clickety clacketing. Only that of a horse. That's more like a clip clop. Grab some moss and coarse dirt. Wherever they are. I don't have any here. Alright. Let's go grab some from here. Must have used it all. I'll take 2 stacks. Ooh, and some moss carpet, maybe. You a fan of the new copper goodies? We'll soon be getting in the new update. I don't know all of the new copper goodies. The only thing I know of is the copper golem. That apparently is going to organize chess for us. Minecraft new copper stuff. Oh yes, the tools and that. Are we actually getting armor? I know we're getting copper tools, I think. I'm I'm not gonna use the copper tools most likely because I'm using netherite tools. It's cool that we're getting another like tier of stuff. I don't think copper tools were the way to go with copper though. It's interesting. It's very interesting. I preferred all of the different building blocks we had. I don't even build with copper. But I thought that was a much better use of it all. It's a copper torch and chain. Ooh, a copper chain? I can get behind that. Is that a lantern? Are we getting a copper lantern? I'm just looking at images online here. Anything building wise, I can get behind. I think the tools are interesting. It's just I don't see a lot of people really using them, and most of the time, people usually just get to diamonds pretty fast if they truly play the game. Uh, Otherwise, people have iron farms. They glow green. Yeah, I'm looking. It's interesting. They need to stop doing stuff with copper. I think copper's great. Uh, Beautiful building block. But we have enough copper stuff. Uh, so I'd rather they go back and rework some of the other blocks we have. Give us a dirt slab. Dirt slab, yeah. You see, you see, you're on my wavelength. You at least I'm glad you're understanding where I'm coming from here. I think it's great, but we could use some other stuff that could use some reworking. I'll probably never get dirt slabs. Which is fine, whatever. But like bricks, just normal bricks. I don't know if I have any. I'm never getting any. The rest of the stream is not productive. We were productive for the first hour and a half. Do, 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 do. Bricks? We have no... This is all we got for bricks. I guess we got the stairs, walls, and that. But there's no variations to it. There's no... I don't even think there's cracked bricks. I don't think you can stick this in a furnace and make a cracked version of it. No, you can't put it in a furnace. I'll try. We can't make cracked bricks. It's absurd. I don't even like bricks. I do. It looks a lot better once you got up the new texture. Mossy bricks? It's just like... We could go back a little bit and rework. Oh, I've hit my microphone. Rework. So many things. Mossy bricks, right? I'm happy with all the things they've done with copper, though, overall. It's just... I mean, they came back and added a whole bunch of variations to tough. I love it. Let's do it to some other blocks. Let's keep up this train of going back and adding things to blocks that should have more variations. You know, I don't think we can do this. If I were to give Minecraft anything to do, I don't need them to add a whole bunch of new stuff to the game. I need them to go back and rework the blocks that we already have and just basically retexture stuff. We already got the textures all made out. Why can't I have cracked tough bricks? I was so frustrated when I learned that this wasn't a thing. We don't have, and it's, I just want them to go back and throw the textures on all the different variations we already have. Be a great update. Oh. It'd be so easy for them to do so. Curious to see what they do when copper to curious to see what they do when copper tools. Doesn't make sense that they are iron and gold tools, but not copper. I'd be curious to see if they do something to differentiate it, make it be able to enchant. I doubt they'll do anything like that, Donk. This is Minecraft we're talking about. We're not gonna get new functions from an entire new tool variant. The closest we have is netherite not burning. Carpenter's bench. Oh, I mean, I'd take a carpenter's bench over all the things I just said. Of all the different variations of blocks being added, I'd take a carpenter's bench over all of that. The stone cutter is... It's a beautiful thing. And I love it. It is at every build site. When I'm in worlds, usually. Not this world too much, because a lot of my materials are pre-made. Anywho, they look good. What they've done with copper. Right, but gold is faster and more enchantable than iron for no reason. More enchantable? It gets the worse a tool is, the better it does on an enchantment table for getting higher level enchants. If you're saying that. Gold, I guess, is faster. Maybe they'll add a special function to it. I just really doubt it. Like, what's it gonna do? Oxidize and get worse? Maybe, Doc, and this is a stretch, but could you imagine you wax the copper tool and it makes it sticky, right? Because it's covered in wax. It doesn't oxidize anymore. And then when you mine stuff with it, the blocks go right in your inventory. Like a magnet. It just instantly goes in your inventory. Uh, no, I don't believe so, Donk, and I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain if you were to like throw a netherite pickaxe in an enchantment table and then throw a wooden pickaxe in an enchantment table and did the same, like both of it said it'd be like efficiency 3 probably on it. The wooden pickaxe is gonna like for some odd reason get efficiency 5. The netherite one was gonna get the efficiency 3. I could be wrong, or like you'll get more bonus add-ons to it. Like the wooden one is most likely going to end up with Unbreaking 3 on it, but the netherite one is only going to get the efficiency 3. I feel like I remember that when I did Blazing Caves. I did you had to like enchant a full set of like perfectly enchanted leather and wood tools, and I just simply went to an Enderman farm and enchanted them basically, and that's how I got 90% of the enchants on it, and then the last few I just threw the books on. Because it's gold. Love the reason. It would be cool, right, Doc? It'd be like very intriguing. It's like if I could haste mine with the copper tool, would I switch to the copper tool? Have way worse durability. I probably wouldn't. This game is my 13th reason. It's okay, Hannah. Lana should be getting home soon, right? Or when the copper tool oxidizes, it makes the tool less efficient over time. But that'd be silly. Like, that's not a benefit. It'd be a cool little add-on to it. That's what I would expect, actually, with the tool. If it does oxidize, it does get worse. Like, copper is... I don't know. I just don't see people using it in general. People love building with copper. Copper already takes a lot. It takes a lot of copper to build with it. So why would someone want to instead spend resources making tools with it if they plan to build with it? Mass majority of people that don't build with it would make the tools if it had an added benefit, even if it was just something small. But like early game, if someone plans on building with it, they wouldn't do it. No. A conundrum. I don't expect much out of it, truthfully. But if it's faster than iron in the beginning, it could make it worth it. Exactly. If it's faster, less durability, but not too much less like a gold pickaxe. But like it mines the same level of iron. I believe that's what they're saying. And it could be faster than it, just less durability, but a good amount of durability still. Pretty easy resource to find. I'd expect people to use it. Early game? If it insta-mines Deep Slate? Yeah. I just wouldn't expect it, Donk, if gold doesn't mine it. I would really doubt they would make it faster than a gold tool. Just because that's been the standard in this game for so long that gold tools are usually faster for mining stuff. Like it's going to be faster than any other tool. Unless the block it requires is a harder block than what golds can mine, and then haste mining takes over. We're running through these cookies. We're jumping around a lot. Something to tell. They were supposed to add that evolved. They were supposed to add something like that in the game at one point. I swear I remember hearing things about it where they were going to add a tool that insta-mine glass. Yeah, that one's on my list of things they could add. Maybe it's going to be copper. I doubt it. Overall, I don't expect any great benefit from copper tools for anyone that's been in a world for a long time. Early game, I'm assuming people will probably end up making some copper tools and all that just because it doesn't use as much iron. Iron overall is probably going to be more valuable because I don't think copper is used in a lot of recipes. So you'll probably make some copper tools early on. Once you get to the diamond stage, you're all done with it. That is most likely what's going to happen. It won't affect anyone that's in a late game, in the late stages of their world. Unless they decorate with it, most likely. Yeah, I don't think Lana wants to join me crash out, join my crash out sesh. You never know, Lana's usually on board with that stuff. I I don't know. I love this game. Beyond happy with it. And I don't need them to update as fast as they're updating right now. I'd be happy sticking in an update for 2 years, honestly. Most majority of people won't, and that's probably why they're increasing how frequent and doing smaller updates again. What I don't try and like get my hopes up for big like for wanting an update to be this crazy amazing thing. I don't have any reason to. I'm plenty happy and content right where I'm at. So like when it's fine, Evolve, when you ask the question, it's like, what do you think about the copper stuff? It's like I didn't even know that was all getting added. I knew a little bit, but I don't I don't hear it unless one of you guys brings it up or someone else is talking about it in a stream. I don't go out looking and reading the stuff too often. I actually did for the first time in a long time. I actually read the change notes on the 1.21.5 update. I read through the change notes. I haven't done that in years. I was curious because I heard about one game change, and I was curious if it was actually true. So I read through it, and I was like, man, you learn a lot when you read through those change notes. I learned so much. Uh, it probably helps I know the game so well. You learn so much. I was like, maybe I should read these more often. That is so zen, Zenyatta. I don't know. It's chaos. What is it? Are you relating to Overwatch? Oh my, yeah, that Hannah's crashing out. Cinnamon, you should go check on her. She could be dead. Yeah, there's no care. Cinnamon's not moving. You heal me. I don't play Zen. I tried playing Zen here recently, like for the first time. It didn't go well. To be fair, I think we're just faced against an enemy that was like pretty good. So it wasn't gonna go well either way. But it didn't go well. I'm not a masochist. Solo queuing comp is terrible. You're playing comp? Why are you playing comp alone? Do y'all play Overwatch as well? I do, but not on stream. That's not a stream. I don't stream it. Oh goodness, no. It is the only FPS game I've been playing here for a little while. I've played a lot of FPS games in the past, but I don't play them too often anymore. Took a big break from them for a while. And, gave Overwatch a shot, and it's, it's going pretty well. Hannah loves Overwatch. Yeah. Hannah has never played an FPS game up until Overwatch here recently. Oh, this year. Uh, and she loves it. At the moment, she is definitely hating it, but that's fine. Only time I play Zen is against a Roadhog or Moga if Ana is banned. That's fair. That's a good reason to play Zen. Because sometimes if the enemy healers are so good, you're not going to kill a hog. You know what was crazy, Donk? We weren't playing comp. It was just roll queue. Quick play. We faced the same enemy team 3 times in a row. Each time, so close. Like, we were very evenly matched. All it took was one slip up on either side. And I tanked each time. And they're, like, I'm fairly certain Overwatch, their matchmaking, they kind of, especially during roll queue, they try and place roles that are similar level of playing based off stats and that. And we went against this team each time, and I'm tanking each time, and I had a blast playing against this tank. I hope they enjoyed it too, because it really was fun. Neither of us were really counter swapping too much. Like, we swapped a little bit back and forth, just because sometimes if you don't swap and you're just getting rolled, you're just throwing. We both swamped a little, but I had a great respect for the tank because each time we played against him, I didn't know it beforehand, and I just like clicked on we both played a different tank each game, like starting off. And it was just like, I can respect someone that doesn't just play the same tank over and over and over. They've actually like gone out and explored the characters and learned them. Yeah, that can happen with a stack. Yeah, so by the third time, it was a little tiring. We didn't see him again after. But I had a lot of fun playing against them as tank. It was a good challenge. I'm gonna uninstall this game. Oh, don't do that. That's just a waste of time. You'll be installing it in 10 minutes. Overwatch is my second addiction. What's your first? Is it Minecraft? Minecraft's definitely my first. Did you win? I don't think so, Taps. We don't ask that question when we hear crashing out. Minecraft indeed. Very polar opposite games. I just play a lot of games in general. I usually only stream Minecraft unless we're doing a community game night. Which is actually this week. I'm not gonna promote it too much because I'm worried that we're gonna have too many people this Thelt game night. But we do monthly community game nights. We've been doing that for what, 2 years now. And that is the one other time I'll play a different game usually. Minecraft is so chill. Overwatch makes me want to throw my PC. Don't do that. It's not good for the PC. I still love Overwatch. Yep. It's a love-hate relationship. No, I mean the story. The team matched well. Oh, against my... Did we win? Yeah, we won, out of the three, we won one of them. But each time, it was so close. I had a blast. So that's a win overall. Like neither team was given much leg room. It was a little frustrating the second round because I don't think it was never the same entire team against it. It was like the same four of us against each other and like one like there'd be like one random on each. And the one time I'm telling you, their healers had 30,000 healing between the two of them. They each had about 15,000 healing, and I couldn't kill the tank. I couldn't kill anyone else either. It was bad. We even had an Ana. It was just the one time I tried killing the Bastion this one time. He got what was it? First he was like slept and antied trying to kill him, and he survives it. Then he's in a May ult. He survives that. These healers are crazy, is what I'm thinking. Then I ult on him. I'm playing Junker Queen, so my ult does anti. Still survives that. We didn't even win the fight. The Bastion didn't die. It's just, and by the about middle way through my ult, I'm like I gotta stop attacking this Bastion because it's just pointless. I didn't have enough damage. And if you want a quick play, we can play with you. I don't know if Anna's still playing. Her game may have she she should take a break. Oh, also this ground is hollow too in areas. This was part of the drained ocean over here in some of the areas. If you're wondering why the heck you're seeing through the ground. If she's not seizing on the floor at the moment, yeah, basically. Anna, are you okay? I just heard a maniacal laugh. Uh, no, is that for me? We lost, but it was fun, and then Hannah was probably raging. No, Hannah doesn't usually rage. There's points where you can be frustrated and all that, but it was fun. Like it was very close each time, and like it was frustratingly close. It's like, oh, can't kill anyone because their healers are healing so much. Can't kill the healers because the healers are avoiding us. It's just can't get to the healers because their team is playing so well grouped together. You just gotta wait. You just have to make an opening somewhere. Gonna install this game. May not be raging. What's a ball? Yeah, probably. It's definitely within the ballpark. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Had fun chatting. Oh, sounds good there, Evolve. No worries. I won't be going too much longer here. Probably another, I don't know, 10 minutes, not even. But if you gotta head out, no worries. Why do I feel like you're from the UK and you're staying up really late? Please tell me you're not. You have a good rest of your night there. I appreciate you sticking around. I don't know if you came on in with Emu's raid or something like that. It was fun chatting. Chatting back with you. Still so gross and hot outside. Yuck. Ugh. One summer to be over, right? Then we'll be complaining about winter. You know, winter wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't so windy and it got dark so soon. Spectating and Hannah is carrying hard as DPS, as she should. Hannah's a great DPS. No, just don't be so hot. We also need some rain. My yard is brown mostly. Wow, is it? We've been, honestly, it's been a pretty rainy summer here. I feel like it's been raining every other week. Been like not too much rain that it's flooding. It's probably the perfect amount of rain. I think we had like 1 week where it was a little dry, and then there was some forest fires, and then it rained like 2 days later. She should not, not for Billy, but the game should not be putting her with similar level teammates and opponents. More damage than her whole team combined. Oh, she shouldn't need to be carrying. Yeah, that's always been problems for games. Is how matchmaking is put together. I don't know a lot of games that have ever had good matchmaking. It's been at least 3 weeks since we've gotten rain, I think. Really? Wow. You want some of ours? You need it? I'm telling you, it rains every few days here. Not even every other sometimes. Nothing crazy. Mainly because storms ignore us. Because of the rivers or something around us. Weird. I'll take some. Need a little more coarse dirt. Bet that dirt around you is good dirt, Thad. It's hollow dirt over here. It's hollow land, chaos. Oh no, Hannah has reached plain somber levels. Yep. I've played Somber once, when I was doing mystery characters. And she kind of felt crazy. I was doing some crazy damage for a little bit, and then I died because I didn't know how to play the character. But like, I killed like 3 people, and I was like, whoa, this is broken. Tabs, just checking. Since you're here, are you actually gonna be around for a Thult game night? I know you said you're marked interested, but just checking. It's been a little bit since we've had you around, so I'm always a little curious. For Pummel Party, yeah. Trying to get a rough estimate of people. I'm fairly certain we're gonna have exactly 8 people. At this point, I should be okay. I've never had a problem where we've had too many, or if we ever have. I apparently people have been just very respectful and just allowed other people to play instead of complaining about it. Which, thank you if that has ever been the point. I appreciate it. Uh, it kind of goes with Thulk Game Night. I've never had it become an issue, but it's just kind of a first come first serve of if we have too many people. Usually we have people dip off partway through, so it's like easy. If there are too many, I can sit out. I'm good just watching. No, not allowed, D Clark. I gotta watch Lana murder you. Oh, good gracious. That's right, Don. Oh, God. Goodness. Why? Anyway, how's the weather? Uh, yep. I appreciate it, D. Clark. We should be fine. You guys always have been pretty respectful around stuff. I'm happy to see so many people interested in game night still. There was a little while where there was a dip in players.
Hannah, those viruses are filthy.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Donk. And complimenting Hannah. 28 kills. You did 16,000 damage? Who were you playing before, Somber? Hard. That is a hard carry. First 2 rounds, Bastion. Okay. I was about to say, I'm assuming you played Bastion. I'll actually go put the dirt away. Today was productive. We built a bridge. I got the leaves all the way extended. We even got the second part of detailing here done. Did a little more path work. Added the buttons and the moss carpets fully. Oh, I never got to show Axiom. I'll show it just a little. I'll show you the UI of it, tabs. Did you see Tales of the Shire game on Steam? I did see it. I would love to. I need to watch gameplay of it. I'm not entirely sold on it. I'm not the biggest fan of some of the art styles in it. And I usually don't play quest games where there's not like I don't know. I'm not entirely sold on it. I think looks like an amazing, like cozy game. I just know I would probably have a hard time sticking with it for a good, for a good amount of hours. Watch someone play it. Seems kind of cool. I have so many games like it already. Yeah, it definitely feels like more of like a niche thing where it's like it's a cozy game. Probably needs a few more features in it before anyone really would get excited about it all. I don't know if you're still here, tabs. I can show you quickly what Axiom kind of looks like. I've used it before on stream, and I've been using it much more for building overall. This entire build so far has been kind of done using all the different Axiom things. So I have all of the different functions that you usually have, like with world edit and all that, just over here real quick in an extra slot. You can easily select something if you need to, make the selection bigger with like middle mouse click, and then you can move it, and cancel the move, and then you can save the move and all that. And then of course there's the other actions, like I said, clone stack, a few other things that I don't use too often. And then the big part of it is this UI right here. And I've been messing with it a lot. And you can do so much. There's so many different selection things, just like any sort of art program, whole bunch of different tools and all that. The big one that I think I'll get the most use out of is this more like custom tool, where you can, here, let's actually do it over here. This entire tree was built with using this UI. I can go and start sort of messing around making limbs on a tree. And, oop, not that. Do this one to just edit the one. Edit the one. And you can go back, select previous selection points, move them around a whole bunch. And you can just kind of do whatever you need to. You enter it, you can go off of it again and do more. I want to rotate here. I'm still learning it. I'm not as good as some people are with it, but very, very powerful building mod for building stuff. So cheaty, so super cool and powerful, but it's impressive what it does, Doc. And this takes hours upon hours to try and like just place it by hand and figure it out by eyeballing it all. Which is why I've had people now more frequently coming in and like seeing the mountain, and they're like, "You freehanded that?" Like, yeah, I didn't use this to plan it out. I just freehanded it. But you can do some crazy things. There's more. That's one small piece of it. But like, this build as well, I didn't use Axiom too much more than just these little moving tools. But for the floor in here, you can have you just grab any sort of like paintbrush, and then actually there's a few different ones. I need to learn this better. There's like a gradient painter, and I've set up a few of them, and you could just go and paint gradients. Oh, it's over here that I need to do it. There we go. And you could just do gradients, and there's all sorts of different things in here to make it look how you'd want it. But is something. It it is a next step of building for anyone if to do things on a much larger scale, much quicker. None of this was built with Axiom. This was still built me using World Edit stuff. I haven't done a full-on build with Axiom just yet. this will probably be one of the first ones. And some of the custom trees that I'm eventually going to do on paper hats. But really fun. I've been having a lot of fun just messing around with it periodically and learning it. But anywho, let's finish up here. Let's go find someone to raid, huh? Let's give a reload to Twitch in case I don't see anyone I might want to raid. And nothing changed too much. Who do we want to raid? Who do we want to raid, huh? Advancement planning, hardcore. Let's do viewer server. I think I'm just gonna go say hello to Zelda. It looks like they're doing a Blazing Caves advancement, if I've ever seen one. Let's go say hi to Zelda here. I really hope they're actually around on stream. I assume they are. But we'll go say hi to Short Zelda. Absolutely lovely streamer. They're one of the many people that we met doing the Extra Life charity event. And all that sort of fun stuff. Let's get the raid messages up. Do grab the raid messages. Grab the first one if you're subbed. Grab the second one if you're not. That's alright by me. I just really, really appreciate it when I do see all of you guys grabbing the raid messages. It means the absolute world to me. I know I've said it. I say it at the end of every stream. But it does mean a lot to me when I see people grabbing the raid messages and joining us on over for saying hi to a streamer. If you don't know Zelda, though, definitely worth the follow. They do a few different things. I don't have a full grasp on how many worlds they play in, but at the moment it looks like they're doing a Blazing Caves advancement. They're sitting in a minecart going back and forth on a rail. That sums it up. It's gonna be so exciting. Other than that, I'll be live this coming Friday. We got Thulk Game Night playing Pummel Party. First hour stream is going to be Minecraft as usual. Unless something changes, I'll update in the Discord as always. Otherwise, I appreciate each and every one of you guys hanging